especially against Boston College that has some good edge rushers against a thin Pitt offensive line.
Derek Davis Jr. is in the backfield, and he has a football, and he is stuffed immediately by Cam Horsley. Loss of a couple, second down and 12. Yarnell looking around. He'll dump it off out of the backfield, and it's Davis. And what a play. Back-to-back outstanding plays on defense.
Run it on first and second down, and then throw it only when they have to, and off of a solid run game.
Blitz coming. And pretty good protection back there, and wide open down the middle of the field is Lewis Bond.
This is a run-first attack for the Boston College Eagles.
Take the pitch. And wide open is Morales at tight end. And he is chopped down.
Love his frame, 6'5". He's a weapon not only down the field, but in the intermediate stuff as well.
Fourth down and a yard, they're going to go for it. Robichaux is wrapped up and did not get there. How about that defensive stand by the Pitt Panthers? Second down, Yarnell to throw it. Protection breaks down, and he is sacked.
Got more reps in the game and took advantage.
James, good protection. And down the middle of the field, catch is made inside the 40-yard line, and that's a big tight end. They have two good ones. McDonald once more. Breaks into the open field, and he will take it to the end zone. This kicking game.
And here we're going to see the touchdown run. Working the front side A gap, bounces back to the backside A gap. Maybe we got away with the face mask there. We've talked about how aggressive this Pitt defense is with
the Gin and Juice Bowl. And we understand that Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart, among others, are going to be joining us in the booth. Dr. Dre, 6-0. Eagles in front. Four-man rush, and the ball is stripped, and it's loose on the ground. And James able to cover it up. Liam Connor back to punt out of his own end zone. Kenny Johnson stands at the 40. And this one did that hit a player? Ball is covered up by BC. I'm wondering if that ball hit a Pitt player down the field. All right, so they get a break. Boston College, it would have been Pitt inside the 35-yard line, and down goes James. It's a third down and 12 for the Eagles from their own 31-yard line. And James in trouble again. He'll take off running. He'll pick up a first down and then some. Close to midfield. Nicely done.
They had 71% completion percentage. Had some shovel passes that
come on. That was all before you got hurt.
Yeah,
I mean, that's a tough way to have it come to an end, right?
Out of his hand before the receiver gets out. It's a great QB play.
I'm not sure what that was. I think this is still a live ball.
I've been to probably 3 or 4. I came up for the spring game this year, which was fun to see. And then I come back probably once a year for different things. Sometimes it's spring games, sometimes.
Well, you like seeing that right there. How about that? And the catch is made by Reed Harris. What do you do if you're a middle linebacker and you see that, Luke Kuechly?
Hey, you know what? That is some like old Jim Harbaugh stuff you used to see at Michigan. They line up in all those crazy formations. They get to something super simple. They just go overload and say, "Hey, try to block our big running back."
You said it, crazy formation, multiple offensive linemen, extra offensive linemen on the right side. Talked about Robichaux in that first quarter leaning on this run game for BC as they go up 2 scores. A little push there to work with.
First big run of the afternoon, and they are without their star running back in this one, as we told you right from the beginning of the game. No Desmond Reed.
Younger guys and a lot of resources in the NIL department.
First down, Yarnell, a strike down the middle of the field, and the ball comes loose. Is it going to be a catch and then a fumble? Yes, it is, and it's recovered by Pitt. All right, third down and goal from the 11-yard line. Four-man rush. Yarnell steps up, delivers a strike, and that is a touchdown. Gavin Bartholomew had a drop earlier in the game. That's his third receiving touchdown of the season.
Corner out at the back pylon. This time you give that same action and then chop it down. Meet you right on the end zone. Like you said, a drop earlier in the first quarter. Pitt is consistently competitive. Sometimes they're hanging around that 7-8 win mark, but consistently a competitive team.
Yarnell down the middle of the field, and they convert on 3rd and forever to the 35-yard line.
The point I was getting to is this is Desmond Reed territory. 2-minute drill, go one-on-one with a Mike linebacker. They're really missing him here.
The ball is intercepted, and look at the big fella rumbling into the end zone, and that is a touchdown. Big Ty Clemens with an interception and a score for BC.
Man touchdown. You dial up the pressure. You get hit right away. Nito Akpata. And then Ty Clemens says, look what I found. House call. All the momentum back on Boston College's side to likely end this first half.
So 33 seconds remain until halftime. And able to get into the second line of that kick return.
It's a tall challenge, especially in an obvious passing situation.
Darnell fires. Mumpfield, his 4th catch of the game. He's inside the 35. So he can get it there. And this one will draw and drops good. How about that? 57-yard field goal on the final play of the opening half.
Underneath the safety.
Goff takes a pitch, and he is wrapped up and thrown to the deck.
Their big back, 205 pounds. Instead, you got the true freshman back there.
They're only averaging 2 yards per rush. And a little inside pitch, it'll go for a touchdown.
Referenced it earlier, the shovel pass as we see the ace ump cam. This used to be a staple in the Pitt offense when Pat Narduzzi was first head coach. Kai Robichaux only 12 carries on the day. There's his 13th, makes a guy miss.
And a big one. Out across the 30 up to the 33-yard line.
It's a developmental secondary that when guys get later on in their career and they're called upon, they're going to be physical and they're going to battle.
Fake the run to McDonald and throw it to McDonald and coming up and staying with him the entire play.
Get to a screen last possession, can BC do the same?
Only a 4-man rush. Holds up pretty well. Now James flushed out, looking around, and just throws it up in the air. And look at that!
DB there for Pitt that wasn't able to time his jump. The ball was hanging in the air for so long.
Robichaux back in there, and he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage. As here comes a blitz, and sacked is James by Nate Matlack.
Sometimes you talk about, hey, when a reserve corner comes in the game, you attack him. You can do the same thing defensively.
Throwing towards the corner of the end zone, and it is a catch, and it is a touchdown. What an unbelievable play by the former high school quarterback turned wide receiver Reed Harris.
It's one-on-one on the outside. Reed Harris versus Rashad Battle. Not insignificant either, because the path to try to get 2 teams in the CFP from the ACC perspective. In that context, you need Miami in there to have a better shot at it at least.
Yep.
5 seeds awfully attractive, matching up against a 12 seed, likely the Big 12 champ, and then your second round game would be against Boise State rather than one of the big boys.
And Arizona State will be on its way, rolling over Arizona. Here's Yarnell, and the ball is loose. He fumbled it out of bounds. He wasn't going to get the first down anyway. That'll go down as a sack. Dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe try to get a man-to-man matchup top of the screen.
John Reynolds in motion. The snap is fumbled, picked up by the running back, but dropped right there, and a 4th down fail. There's not been a 4th down conversion in this game.
Feel protected back there.
Well, they fake the pitch to McDonald, then they throw it to him. He breaks 1 tackle, stays on his feet, stays in bounds, it looks like. A fumble, scoop, touchdown, one of those kind of things. So here it is. And it is a first down, although Bond's running the wrong way.
Heading into the offseason and heading into next year, only getting better every single week.
Blitz coming, gets it away to the end zone, and a touchdown. That is Morales. And that ought to put that baby on a frigid night on ice.
Little play action fake. Meet you right in the middle of the field, and Bill O'Brien, double fist bump. He loves it. But you would like to think you're not going to get punished for losing in your conference championship game.
And a sack.
You don't usually see that level of production at the defensive end as a pass rush guy. It shows you that he's not only getting it done third down, but on normal down and distance as well.
How about that adjustment made by Mumpfield? Communication inside the quarterback's helmet. They still like to do the signals looking over there. Yarnell. And this will be a touchdown. That is Mumpfield. What a game he's having. Here it looks like.
Glance at the ace ump cam. You can see Yarnell trying to find a window, working up in the pocket.
Third down, and he is sacked all the way back to the 2-yard line. Well, Boston College, 6 wins here at home. Congratulations in Bill O'Brien's first season as head coach, back on his home turf. Getting the win, 34-23.